This video is brought to you by myplayerpage.com, the best place for athletes to showcase their information. Visit us today.
Soccer 605, and we're here with Coach Clay Glasgow with the Dakota Wesleyan women. Coach, we were just talking. We've interviewed you quite a few times. We even put you up on a Throwback Thursday on your very first one, but this is the first one as a college coach.
Yes, definitely. First, I want to thank you for making the trip out here. Really appreciate it. You know, since I've known you for the past couple of years, this is my first interview as a college coach now, so it's a great honor and privilege to have you out here.
Well, it's a great honor and privilege to be here, you know, and we've really been wondering how the girls at Dakota Wesleyan are taking to your hard work coaching style.
You know, back in the spring when I came in, we started the process back then. You know, today, you know, we are in day 11, and I must say that so far things have been going great. You know, we started preseason, they came in and everybody's on the same page. Everybody seems to be buying in to my coaching methods. The team is doing great. As I told them, you know, we can only get better, you know. But no, I can't complain. You know, today we had a day off. Tomorrow we're going to get back at it and continue to work hard.
Well, you know, one thing I notice almost universal about athletes, they will work as hard as they possibly can as long as they're starting to see some results, and I think you're probably showing that already.
Yeah, you know, I must say, you know, individually, you can tell the difference in the players, the overall fitness level. We went down to Iowa Lake last week Saturday, and I was really, really proud to see that you know, they played the whole game, and you know, the Iowa Lake's their fitness level dropped while ours kind of maintained throughout the game. So that's always rewarding to see for them as well. You know, because they work hard, so hard in practice, and they've been rewarded game time. So that's always good for a player to see.
Well, after all, soccer is a running game, isn't it? And you better be able to run for 90, otherwise you're in trouble.
Well, if you ask my girls, and I told them if they don't want to run, they better go and play golf or something. You know. So, but no, so far they've been working really, really hard. I mean, I cannot see one player who have not, you know, walk on the field and don't want to give it their all at practice. You know, as a coach, that's all you can ask for. You know, that's something you can coach effort. You know, you can coach passing, proper technique, but the player's attitude, speed, you know, that's something you can coach. So you always feel welcoming and you know, excited when you see a player doing that.
You know, when new coaches come into programs like you've done here, you usually expect your first couple of years to be kind of learning and growing years. I imagine that's kind of what you're looking at this year too. Yeah,
definitely. You know, you got to keep mindful of it's a process. You got to be patient. As much as you know, you want to win every game, but at the same time, we're building. You know, and the girls in them know that as well. You know, and we can only build going forward, for which is really exciting. Really, really exciting. But everybody's on board for now, and hopefully, you know, we got a good year.
Well, Coach, we're going to keep our eyes on what's going on over here. Hopefully, we'll be able to get over and see a couple games and do a couple games and talk to some of the players. But you know, you didn't have much time to do any recruiting of your own last year, but you did bring a few good players in, and you're probably you know, on the lookout right now for some of South Dakota's best to come over here next year.
Yes, definitely. You know, it's always good to have some local kids. You know, as you said, I get a job back in March, April, and you know, by then most girls already committed, and girls have a tendency to commit way sooner than guys. Guys probably still looking for school, right? But no, you know, I'm hoping to get out to a lot of high school games this year. So I'm really excited to watch some of the local talents, and you know, we got a beautiful complex here, and It's right in my backyard, so I'm excited about that. You know, it feel a little bit weird, you know, having been a coach for high school the last 8 years and work with Brandon at Augie. But actually, you know, watching high school game now with the purpose of recruiting is kind of, it's a great feeling. It's a really awesome feeling.
Yeah, you look at the game in a whole different way, don't you, when you're looking from a player quality perspective? Definitely, you know, and you're looking for players, for me in particular, looking for players who are going to help build, achieve what you're trying to build within your program going forward. Not only talent-wise, but, you know, you talk about in the classroom as well. You talk about their attitude. There's great kids, you know, and those are the players I want. So those are the players I'll be looking out for, you know. But I'm going to try to get out as much as game as possible I can. I know we got a couple games on Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday, so but I'm going to be heading on to the Lincoln. Well, we'll probably see you there, and maybe you would pop in at halftime and kind of give us your thoughts on what's transpiring. But a lot of good games this weekend, and a lot of power teams meeting each other early in the season. That's going to have an impact on the standings.
Yeah, you know, I was talking to my good friend Steve, Lincoln high school coach, and you know, he's very optimistic about his team, and you know, and I was telling him what a great test, you know, what a good game to test your players, you know, against, you know, RC Stevens and, you know, Louise. He's a good coach out there as well. And, you know, I think, you know, it's the first game and you're a little nervousness as well. And, but no, I think this year with the high school season, it seems like it's really wide open.
Well, you know, they don't only have Stevens this weekend, they got to take on Rapid City Central too, with all that young speed and tactics that they employ, and that's not going to be an easy game for them either.
Yeah, they actually give us when I was at Roosevelt last year, they give us a really good game, and as you said, they got a pretty young team, and those players only gain experience and mature within the last year, so I'm expecting them to be even better than next year. So again, it's exciting. It's really exciting, and you know what? It's great for the state. It's great for the league. You know, you used to have 1 or 2 teams that dominate, you know, everything 5-10 years ago. Now, anybody, you know, so that's always good. That says a lot about the soccer in our state. It's only getting better, and it's gonna be here for a while.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, Coach, for spending a few minutes with Soccer 605 tonight, and hopefully we'll see you at the high school games this weekend in Sioux Falls and have a visit there.
Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it.